So we're going to talk about Candyman, discuss the movie. So we watched it a little while ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we all enjoyed the film, yeah? So let's give a little, our thoughts on the movie. And just following on from the first film, like in the first film, what I felt,
the original
Candyman, what I felt that had, well, to talk about Charles Wood's the video that he'd done recently, where he'd made that video called Black Man's Kryptonite, which I'm sure you've all seen.
Man, who I sleep with is my own personal business.
Oh, no, man, no. Who you sleep with? The first face you see in the morning is very significant, man. That's where you get your energy from. It's your mirror, because that is your mirror. Can you dig it? Now, man, you ought to be getting your black thing together instead of going around sleeping with the enemy, huh?
All of a sudden, you attacked me.
Miss Blanche, I never
Hush
done...
your mouth. This is my story.
And in there it talks about black and white dynamics, relationships in films, how it's portrayed. And Candyman had those elements. You had Candyman, the original Candyman, was in love with the white lady. And it cost him his life by being in love with her, right? And so it's got the 3Ds, as Charles Wood says. Insert Charles Woods.
My 3D effect is whenever you're going to have the depiction of black and white sexual relations, they put in what I call the 3D effect. You have denigration, devastation, and destruction. One of those three are all of those. One or two of them or all of them.
Now, reading into that, what we want, we're here to talk about the first film. We're here to talk about how the first film links to the second film, or to the modern film. The first film also had an element of that female white savior complex, because she was going into the projects and helping people and all that type of thing. A bit like what's that other films where they do that, the white savior complex, in the Dangerous Minds with with what's her face?
what's her name? What's her name again?
Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
That same kind of thing where the white lady goes in and saves the day. Yeah. So it had a bit of that in there as well, right? Now with this new one, what I liked, it didn't have any of that.
No.
It didn't have any of that. Like from the opening scenes, it shows how they're living, and they're living good.
Interestingly, who wrote that first film? Do you know?
You are not content with the stories, so I was obliged to come.
Yeah, it was Bernard Rose who wrote it, and he's made films such as Chicago Joe and the Showgirl.
Okay,
so
he's an English
director,
right, so
screenwriter.
The other film, that black people all watched, we all loved, because we had to, it was all we had. We didn't like elements of the saviour aspect, but that's what we had in it, basically. But that was a black film, but it wasn't. Do you get me? Because now you know what Candyman is a black film actually is. It's completely different. There is no saviours in it. Do you get me? You are your, as a matter of fact, the villain, the anti-hero is the saviour. Do you get me? So, yeah. As was pointed out, which is what I was going to point out before, is that they don't even good. He's an artist. She's like, I don't know, artist agent. They've got a nice life, nice apartment, good living. Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Different. It was no, it wasn't all just, which is what we get a lot of now. It wasn't just from the ghetto.
No, I wasn't trying to get anything.
No aspects of the ghetto.
Neil DaCosta made purposely didn't put any particular on-screen black paint. So if you notice, all the people who died weren't from.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was,
they weren't melanated.
I think they killed one black person. You didn't really care.
Toilet.
Yeah, you didn't really care.
Because you didn't know who the
They
person
didn't
was.
put no value on it.
Yeah.
But it's something that used to happen to us all the time. We give a shit
Insane.
because we only have one black character. So you watch a film
That's-
and you
that-
love
that's-
him. Yeah,
that's why.
you love him, right? And in 10 minutes, he's the first person to die.
saved my life. It will be me down there.
But that's what drew us to Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman was a black horror villain.
Yeah.
But he was going to be there
He
for the whole
throughout
film.
the whole
It was
film.
about him.
It was about
So I'm saying.
So that was a black film?
And that was a black film.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's about power of
Yeah.
association. If
Right.
you can associate with something, then you're going to be
Even if he's an
more
evil
inclined
bastard.
to. Yeah.
You're mine now.
Yeah. You're like, alright, yeah.
Do you remember that I watched this scene, the whole film,
That's
but then
the
again,
thing.
it wasn't a black film, was it? Because as you said, the saviour thing. So in the end, it wasn't. So for us, yeah, the funny thing is for us, it was about Candyman. For the rest of the world, it was about the woman, the blonde woman.
Who was saving the day in the first
That's
film.
Well, that's I suppose for them,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why it was
good.
perfect combination because you're going to draw everyone.
Yeah.
So you get all the black audience because they're going to watch it, and
Yeah.
all the universal
Yeah.
audience because you're going to see
And that
what
was-
was the film
And that was
beauty
the
back there.
mistake, yeah, that the production houses made then, because they didn't think that people want to see the film as it is now, when they probably always wanted to see it as it is now. Do you get me? But we had to go through that and say, look, the people will rock with us for the whole thing if you've got this black villain from start to finish, yeah? Right? Now can we just, like, eventually it's gone from, he has to be a black villain from start to finish to actually, he can be more than a villain, and they'll still rock with us. Hence the Get Out and everything else, but they would never have gone from dying within 10 minutes to you can be the hero. It doesn't work. Do you know what I'm saying to you? It doesn't work. You always have to, we had to go through this phase of films, the spate of films we went through to get to where we are today.
When you watch it again, or when I had time to reflect on it, for me, it wasn't. If Marvel, now if watching it again, if Marvel pops up at the start, say this is a Marvel movie, it is a bit of a superhero movie. Because the reality is, you know what I'm saying? It's actually, because I keep saying, when people say
it comes in like that.
Candyman
Like
is
Venom.
actually a superhero.
Like Venom.
Yeah, it's like Venom.
Like Venom, yeah.
Because you weren't there just to mash down people for no reason. You weren't really doing that.
Not at all.
I mean,
Never did mash down no for no
that's
reason.
what I'm saying.
The book agent tried to leech off him, who he killed in the house. That was a good way. That was really good as well. In the building, I think it's in the
Which one was that
great.
one?
The woman, she was an agent who wasn't interested in me until the saga started to kick up. Then she thought, I'll jump on this wave, which again is something we've become very used to in all aspects of music and media, jumping on the wave when the wave has been established by whichever means it's established in this particular instance. It was the violence surrounding the artwork. But yeah.
Better still, check this, think about the end.
Yeah, that was what we...
When she don't know what Min is, yeah?
When she
Everyone that summoned him
when she sent for him.
got killer.
Yeah,
when she summoned for him, he killed all them.
Yeah.
And they were just there, technically minding their business, obviously negative business, but they were just doing whatever they were doing. The Beast Man.
Nah, they weren't minding their business.
No, what I mean is...
Candyman?
They was about to stitch her up saying,
That's
you just
what I'm
say,
saying.
they weren't
Yeah.
minding their business. Actually, they weren't minding their business, doing what they normally do, violating.
That's what
basically.
I'm saying. That's
And then,
what I'm
He
saying.
was called into touch here to rectify the violation. So she made a choice.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
the end, she made a
So
choice.
she basically called for our version, or not
Protect
our
her.
version, but the black version of Captain America. He was like, yeah, come, because I'm about to get mash up right now.
Yeah.
No, forget Venom. Captain America.
Come save me. Come
You know
save
what I
me.
mean?
Come save me. And irony is those who are supposed to protect and serve and save that got taken out by the villain.
Candyman comes and deals with the case, and she goes to find him, and then at the end, he turns around and he says,
Listen to the lens.
"Tell everyone."